Yeah, my country people, is your girl Star B, also known as Worry Mate Yankee. Good morning, happy new week. I want to share something. Okay, before if you ask me, until my understanding, the eyes of my understanding opened, I stopped saying this thing. So like I always say, I like to use myself as example and all that. Before, if you asked me to describe myself, one of the things I will always say I'm a very emotional person. I always say it, and I say it with sense of pride, and I never knew I was downplaying myself. I was tagging myself. It is okay to get emotional once in a while, but describing yourself as an emotional person is an error. It is a dangerous thing to do, because when you are emotional, you are a very emotional person. You are vulnerable. You make wrong choice. You make wrong decisions. You do the wrong things. You pick the wrong things because you are very emotional. It is a very wrong statement or a very wrong word to use to describe oneself. I'm telling you, I used to say it until I don't know, one time I started thinking about this, like, can I be saying I'm a very emotional person? I am indirectly telling people that I am not capable of making right decision. I'm very vulnerable. And you know, when you're vulnerable, people take you for granted. If you are very vulnerable, you are very easy to control. Little things control you. You understand? There's a word I'm looking for. It is a wrong word. If you like, argue with your keypad. The right word to say is, I get emotional sometimes, but it's not saying I am a very emotional person. You understand? In no sense of words, you are not. I will not trust anybody with good judgment and decision when he says a very emotional person. Now let's bring it back home. I have come to discover that a lot of Nigerians are very emotional, and that is part of our problem. Yes, we are a sentimental group of human beings, but we are very emotional. That's why we keep making wrong decisions. That's why we keep making wrong choice. That's why we pick bad leaders. We are attracted to bad leaders. Now, let me say something. A typical Nigeria leaders are the reflection of a true Nigerian. Let me repeat it. A typical Nigerian leader are the reflection of a real Nigerian people. Our leaders are the reflection of us. They are our mirror. Our leaders are really the kind of persons we are. That's why we are attracted to bad leaders, because we are emotional, we are sentimental. That's why we keep making wrong decisions. We make the decision and cry later. When you are emotional, your emotion blinds you when you want to make decisions, sensitive decisions. After you finish making the decision, and deep down in you, you know that decision you made it when you were very emotional. You are very weak. You are very vulnerable. But because of pride and whatever, you will not admit that decision you made was wrong. You live with it. You live with the consequence. That's what Nigerians. That is our problem. So, in other light, if it's not okay for we to criticize our pastors, then I see no sense in talking about Nigeria presidents, our lawmakers, our governors, our House of Assembly members, our local government chairmen. There is no need to talk about them. We have selective. Nigerians are selective blind. We are selective blind. We go for people we have emotion with. You see where I'm going now? Emotion. We protect the people that we are emotionally attached. Then the people that we are not emotionally attached, we go after them. Is okay. No. Our pastors, our imam, our bishops are leaders. If we cannot call them out, then let's leave our president alone. The man is the reflection of who we are. So why complaining? What is good for the Jews is good for the cat. So it is the same thing. Let's leave everybody alone. Let's Nigeria continue to go like that. You say no, they are politicians. They are feeding on Nigerian money. Okay, so remind me, who are the pastors? Remind me, who are the pastors? I know because of sentiments, because you are emotional right now, you will be hearing the other side of my message. You will not think. They are the same. Pastors, imam, politicians are supposed to be accountable, are supposed to be the forefront. They are the same thing. They are the same thing. If we cannot criticize them, the pastors, the imam, the traditional rulers, let's leave our presidents alone. Let's leave our politicians alone. Anytime Nigeria want better, make it better. Because I don't understand this sentiment. I don't understand this bamboozling, this brainwashing, this emotional attachment, this selective blindness. We are okay. Let's keep a blind eye over this guy. This one is a pastor. It's okay to make a mistake. He's a human being. After all, he's not the president, but we can call out the president until we take our emotion, our sentiment aside. Nigeria not going anywhere. Because one of the major problems of Nigerians are sentiments and religions. So if we say religion is Nigeria part of Nigeria problem, so why are you telling us to so selectively remove our pastors? Why? Because we are not reading. We are not carefully to study. We are not in the age to discover things. We are very okay with the things we know. That is why you see a man of God, that call himself man of God, we come and say the key of life. We say the gold of the street of heaven. It will say, and people will defend them. So what are we saying? That is why after God has given us 10 commandments, somebody will come and give you 3 commandments to go to heaven, and people will applaud to it. We are lazy to think. We are lazy. See, there's one thing I just discovered. Thinking, reasoning, and thought are 3 different. They are different. Go and study. In the Bible, sometimes God used think. Sometimes God say reason. Say come, let's reason together. Sometimes God say thought. Go and learn the difference between thinking, reasoning, and thoughts. Then come back and argue with me. Just trying to make common sense. If not, let's leave our presidents, our politicians. Let's leave Nigerians. Who have money, make it jack, but who not get money, make it stay there. We'll say it is well. After all, the Bible say, let the righteous say it is well. Let's be bearing it is well. Until if it's 100 years, it's 50 years, Nigeria become good. Praise God. Who more blessings flow. Let's not complain anymore. If we can select people that we can talk about, and some people are untouchable, let's leave it. Let's rest. There's no need. There's no need. What is the difference between what the president is doing and what some of our pastors are doing? What is the difference? The president is stealing money from Nigeria and enrich himself. What is the pastors? What are the pastors? Some of the pastors are doing. Yesterday I have a conversation with a pastor for an hour plus. I know that we are changing some narrative. Some people genuinely are bothered with the things their colleagues are saying. Those ones that still have touch and connection with God. You won't even know anything. You don't even hear voice of God. You don't even know how it sounds. They fight. After all, some of you, your mentor has told you to carry your phone and fight. You see people applaud. I am not defending any pastor. Any pastor, if you like, make it be my number one. If you like, make it talk anything and then call them ads for social media. I no go defend them. You should come and defend yourself. After all, the Bible says salvation is personal. Happy Monday and happy New Week.